Hello and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your host, Inez and Chiquita. Keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered.
What up, lady?
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Like always.
Yeah? Rocking it out?
Always.
Okay. You're looking like a rock star.
Every day, all day.
Okay. You know what? Move it along.
Anyways, I'm good. You're taking a step up every day. You're taking it up all the time. So proud of you. Keep him 2 thumbs up.
I'm done.
Whatever. Today we have...
What's happening?
Nothing much. Our usual stuff. Mm-hmm. The world. Every day we're living.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up is a blessed day.
There you go.
It's
always.
Always.
And we have a lovely guest here today.
Absolutely. Her name is, why don't you, I don't even have to tell her name. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah.
All right. So my name is Vanessa Rivera.
Hello, 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 Vanessa.
Hi.
Hey.
I am an artist, an entrepreneur. I do lots of things. I do graphic design. That's how I met Inez. And I also have a kids art program.
Ooh,
so
I
do a lot of things, but they all boil down to creativity and entrepreneurship and art.
Perfect. Oh, we're going to get into all of that. I love that. Women working. Yes. Empowerment. I love it. So tell us, how did you get started?
Man, they're all different. So, so pretty much I'm running 3 businesses at the same time.
I understand. Right there with you.
So I started, I can't really even say, I can say where I started with each one. With the graphic design stuff, I went to USC and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and everybody was telling me, don't be an art major because it doesn't make any money. So I tried other things, but they didn't work out, and that's just where my heart was. So I decided to do it, and I was trying to be very strategic because I've always been a painter, but I figured I could probably make more money with graphic design, so I decided to do the graphic design route. Okay. And then I just kind of fell in love with it. And with that, it's just, there's so many different things that you can do with graphic design. You can work for a company or you can do your own thing and be a freelancer. And I started off when I graduated working for a company. And I didn't really like it because it felt like a job rather than like a passion thing. And with freelance, I really like helping people. Like, I like the excitement that comes from other entrepreneurs when I am creating something that they only have in their head and how excited they are when it comes to life. Okay. So I decided to quit my job and do the freelance thing. So I've been doing that for about 4 or 5 years now. The kids program is something I always wanted to do. And then the art came about probably like 10 years ago when my dad passed away, and it was my outlet. So those two kind of intertwine more than the graphic design does, and that's more like businessy, and then the other stuff is more passion.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, probably a little over a year now. You had an art show that I went to, which was amazing. She had an art show. She had an exhibit. We were just finishing off, we're getting ready to finish. My website and everything. So all you guys, really honestly, the reason I have her here is because she's amazing at what she does. I get more people asking me about my website and, how it all came about. Yeah. She helped me redesign and recreate my logo and the things that I needed in my website. So it's to the point now. Vanessa will hear from me every blue moon, and I'll be like, hey, Vanessa, she'll be like, Inez, how many times have I told you how to do this? To the point now where she's like, I'm just going to do a video, and you can go ahead and look. And I was like, okay, great.
That's good, though, to incorporate video to your clients.
Absolutely, which I think is bomb ass additive. You know,
a lot of people don't do that, so that's really good.
So she actually did a tutorial video for me and literally showed me, because I've asked her like 50 million times and she's told me how to do it. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I also, her art, she does do paint night, you know, where you'd like sip and paint. Done those,
I love that.
Yeah, done that with her. So much fun. You guys need to check her out on that too, because I think
we should do a live episode of that.
Yeah, you know, the sip and paint.
Yeah.
You know what? We might have to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really fun. She's a great like teacher as far as an artist and everything else. But have her here so, you know, people who are looking for branding as far as what their visual branding is. Here you have a 2-in-1. One, she's artistic, so that means that's a very creative mind. 2, she can do it because, you know, she could do the graphic design.
Yeah.
So you get the best of kind of both worlds, because I find sometimes graphic designers are just about this and aren't very open to artsy and very artistic, while we have here, you know, arts people are kind of like, yeah, sure, no problem. I visualize this. This is what I see.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? So she was a pleasure to work with, easy to work with. Listened to what I asked for, gave me what I asked for. Like I said, I cannot be more happy with my website than I am, you know, that I am now. So
that's perfect.
anyways, go ahead with your kids program now with Arts and Kids.
Yeah, how did that, what do you do?
Oh, yes. So that's been going on for about almost 2 years now.
Okay.
And I always had a vision for it, because there were so many kids, well, myself included, that didn't have art growing up in school. And I didn't realize that I was good at it, or that it was even a career, until I was like 20-something. So for me, it's like I want to open up a door for the kids. And I thought at first that I would make it really big with my art and then fund the program, but it actually went the other way around. And I started doing these art classes just randomly, because I felt like I needed more money after I quit my job. I was just trying to figure out different, you know, as an entrepreneur, you have to figure out all these different streams of income. So I figured might as well start now. And I did one art class, and it was at the gallery, actually, that I had my show at.
Right.
And that's kind of how that started. And then from there, it just kind of, that's been growing faster than anything that I've done. And I started doing an after-school program through some of the parents I met. They were teachers. And then it's just been growing really fast from there. So now I'm at 4 schools as an after-school program. And this year alone, we've reached about 270 kids already.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then we do like these really big school events, and some of them are at inner city schools, and the kids don't have to pay for it, which is what I really want to happen in the future. And the school pays for it. They get to paint for free, and it's during school time. So it's like this one school that I did, it's called Synergy. It's they do a self-care week here day where they teach the kids how to take care of themselves and like different outlets they can use. And that's been like a huge success for them, and also for me, and like really fulfilling for me, because a lot of the kids will come up to me afterwards and say like, man, I've never done this before. Like, this was great. It felt really good to paint. And that makes me feel really good, you know, because
exactly.
It feels like the intention is going through. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you think, as a woman being in the industry and, you know, just trying to get different as a freelancer and artist and everything, how has it been for you trying to make your way and your voice in the industry?
Yeah, I talk about this all the time with my friends, because it's hard, because you don't know the intentions behind, like when men want to meet with you, you don't know what their intention is. Like, are you trying to mask a date with business, or like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But I think that in a way that is, it's kind of like an advantage, because even if you're coming to me because you like how I look or whatever you're trying to mask, at the end of the day, like, I'm always in control as the woman. So nothing can happen unless I allow it to. So we're going to have this meeting and it's going to go straight to business. And then either you're going to still deal with me or you're not.
Exactly.
So it's been hard, but and I think that people don't really take you seriously sometimes. Like, you have to kind of put your foot down more when it comes to like dealing, like being a woman in the industry, because I don't know, it just feels like people take men more seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
and it sucks.
and it's in any industry. Like, honestly, it's like, it's a guy, like you, like, just example, we as women could do brows all day, every day, and we're amazing at it. But let some dude come through now he's the brow guru. Really, why? Because he's a dude? That doesn't make no damn sense. I've been doing the same thing, whatever, but because he's a guy now, he can, I was like, that makes no damn sense.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're equal, but it's just because he's a guy. So in the same thing in art or anywhere else, it's like, well, I'm just as good or even better than that dude, but you're just giving him the props because he's a guy. It has nothing else to do with the work.
Yeah.
So we always used to talk about that. I'd be like, she's like, I was like, another one. She goes, another one. And like, we laugh because she's super cute. So I can see why guys are like, oh, let's go out. Let's talk about your art. She's like, I thought I was going to an art meeting, and this guy thought we were on a date.
Like, nah.
Yeah. What type of what has been like? Do you have a set like theme with your art, or is it a variety and stuff like that? What do you have?
I've been going into different waves of it. What got me started, I think, with the art, as far as like going into galleries and actually pursuing an art career, was a series that I did that was the Human Collection, and that was mostly like really empowering nude female figures. So not like fleshy, but it was more of that's the show.
That was that the show that I went to?
Yeah. It was like
Tiffany and I went into that. It was a really good show. It was very nice. I was like, go ahead with your bad stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm doing more abstract work, and I'm looking into more color psychology, so like dealing with color and how an emotion can be translated through a color, and then how it makes the viewer feel, how it impacts the viewer.
Okay, nice. So as, let's say, I just graduated from college and I'm looking to get into the art world and stuff like that. What advice would you give to up and coming artists that want to get into the industry, get into galleries? How do they go about it?
Networking.
Okay.
Networking is the biggest thing. Networking, and then always working on your craft. Like, now I paint every single day. I paint because of paint night, but I also make sure to keep that separate and then paint for myself. Like, every single day I dedicate at least minimum an hour to 4 hours to painting so that I can get better. But that doesn't mean that you painting every day isn't going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not going out to art shows and meeting people and making sure that you tell everybody what you do. Everybody needs to know that you're an artist, like everywhere you go, because that creates opportunity. And even if it's not an opportunity today or tomorrow, it could be an opportunity a year from now. And people are always watching, like always doing your social media right now is really important, especially for up and coming artists. LA is a great place to start an art career because it's like really growing and it's really open to new artists. But networking, I think, is the biggest thing.
I agree.
Yeah, networking and all.
Big time.
I think we've talked before where you've said you've done, like, you know, you've gone to like clubs and music and you're painting your art while somebody, you know, there's people which are like performance art.
Yeah. Oh,
you know, they do performances and she does art.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's all over.
She's everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's all over. So you might one day catch her at a show, or you might catch her show.
Exactly.
Or a kid's art show, or you might just call her because you need a new logo.
No, exactly.
And your website done.
Yeah, which is kind of reminds me. So what themes have you been seeing with your clients for graphic design? Has it been kind of the same, or has it been a variety? What have you been seeing or requested by you?
Mostly logos and websites, like Inez said. I don't do too many flyers or things like that. I have realized that I'm more of like a simplistic person, which that's why I loved working with Inez, because she has a really good eye for things, but she wants things to be simple, straight to the point. And I love clients like that because that's how I am too. Like, I don't like to do convoluted things. But yeah, mostly websites and logos. And here and there I'll get like people that need banners and things like that.
What do you have any like tips or trades or anything for graphic design for clients that want to, you know, work with you and stuff like that?
Just know what you want.
Okay.
Because as a designer, we can only do so much. You know your brand. Like, we can ask you a million questions about your brand, but you kind of know what you want it to look like. So if you come to a designer and you say, just do whatever you want, that you're going to pay more, because that's more hours that are going in. We're brainstorming. We're doing more work. And then if you don't like it, you didn't give us any direction. So then that's more money again, because then you have to start over. So just know what you want.
Well, I agree. Has there been any like top hot color that you've been seeing that you've been doing a lot of?
Or like trends. What do you like? What are the trends right now as far as like logos and like websites? Like, because, you know, on social media now everything is so, you know, clean and crisp and like, you know, flowery, or, you know, there's just, it's not like a bunch of flashy. I mean, I'm just asking, you know, like, what are you noticing as far as like aesthetic looks for, you know, websites and,
yeah, I think I would say just very simple. A lot of people want just simple, straight to the point, either black and white, a little bit of gold, just one accent color.
Okay.
Very clean. And that's important too for your users, because you want to make sure that whatever you're selling is in the front and you're not being overpowered by the design.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Well, I guess it's
tea time.
It's not too bad. It's not. We won't throw you off with a little craziness, but no, we just want to get to know you. You know, have our listeners get to know you and stuff. A little fun, little questions. So, all right, first one: favorite president, dead or alive?
Barack Obama.
Hey.
She didn't even hesitate. She said, Barack. She looked at you like, really? You asking me that question?
Okay. Guilty pleasure.
Food.
Okay.
Good food.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. Worst habit.
Waking up late. Snooze button.
Okay. And that's what you got for?
Favorite superhero and why?
Oh, man. Right now, it would have to be Black Panther.
Wakanda forever.
T'Challa!
Hey, auntie. Okay. I like that.
Okay. If favorite artist and why?
Ooh, Basquiat.
Okay.
And it's not the art, because I like it, but it's not aesthetically not what I would go for, but because of his story.
Okay.
Like he has a really great story.
Perfect.
Nice. I was like, oh, waxer or shaver? You know, me and my industry.
You know,
gotta know. I'm like, yeah, I'm throwing the side-eye shade.
Definitely waxer.
Yes. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell everybody.
Hold up. One more.
Oh.
Your favorite celebrity crush, your
okay.
celebrity
There you
crush,
go.
girl. You can date him right now.
That you will paint nude.
Yes.
Oh, dang. It was T.I. for a long time until I found out how short he was.
Oh.
And then I said, never mind. Oh, my God. So, I don't have one right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just keep it with Black Panther.
Yeah, we'll just keep it
T'Challa.
that. Yes. All right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Him.
There we go. There we go.
That would actually be
Yeah.
a kind of nice naked
Yeah.
painting.
No, that'd be
but,
really
you know.
nice. Very nice. Tell everybody, Vanessa, where can they find you? What do you have coming up?
Okay, so I am working on my next solo show, which will probably be this summer.
Okay.
Don't have a date yet. My social media is VJ Rivera with 2 I's. So VJ RIIVERA. And then you can find everything there. And then my kids account is Artsy Kids. 2 S's at the end.
Perfect.
So, and we'll have all of that as well on our website, on our social media. So if you want to look up Vanessa Sear, follow her. I highly suggest and highly recommend you follow her. Go to her art show when it's ready. I will be at her next art show again. We will be there.
Yes, the show will be there.
It was amazing. It was very good artwork. I was actually, she impressed me, and I'm not impressed that easily. So, you know, again, and if you have any type of business, you want your website revamped,
Check
you want to
her
get
out.
a new one, or you need a logo revamped or need a new one, definitely contact Vanessa.
Big time. If you have a school that you know about that's looking to get kids into art and everything, because it's really, really crazy right now with cutting art and programs. So please check her out. And of course, we're going to have everything on our social media and our website. And we truly, truly appreciate you coming on and hanging with us.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much.
Thank you so much,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
This was so fun.
All right.
Awesome. Talk to you guys later.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Check us out on MoscatoandTea.com. Subscribe on iTunes. Follow us on social media. See you next time.